So I want to talk about obviously the Knicks. They made a trade yesterday. Well, 2 nights ago. Yeah. They made a trade. Obviously they get Mikal Bridges to team up with Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, DiVincenzo Randall, OG Anunoby, all of them. And where would you guys rank the Knicks in either in the East or in the whole NBA? At least for me in the East wise, I think as of right now on paper, they are the second best team. You got to put the champs in front. Boston is, I think they're far ahead of everybody else in the East at least. But the Knicks, getting back OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, they have the wing defenders now. This is what they want. They're trying to beat Boston. They do see Milwaukee and Philly, but they like, yeah, y'all okay, but we ain't really worried about y'all. We only worried about Boston. That's who we worried about. And I think they're better than Milwaukee. Milwaukee has moves to do. Philly, they got to figure out who's going to be on their roster. They really only got 3 players, and that's Paul Reed, Joel Embiid. They're going to sign Maxey, so I'm counting him. And everybody else in the East, they're better than them. They're better than everybody else in the East, so I'm not worried about them. But this move is a championship move. They know they're going to be in the second apron for at least some years, but they don't care. They want to win a championship. They're trying to beat Boston. They're trying to get past them. And if they can get past Boston, they have a good chance of whoever comes out the West, they could potentially beat them in the finals. Like when it gets later in the summer and we do like power rankings and all that, I'll tell you this. The Knicks might be in the top 5. And I never thought I would say that because the Knicks, they've been good the past like couple of years, but at least since my time, I've always seen the Knicks as really like bad. Like not like super bad, but they've been a bad team. The only times they were good was now and when Melo was there. That was it. After all that, they haven't been good. So the Knicks, they're not better than Boston. I think the only thing with Boston, like they have the offense and the defensive players and they can switch. But the Knicks got it too. You got Mikal Bridges. Like, if I had to do something right now, I think OG Anunoby would probably guard Jason Tatum. Mikal would guard Jalen Brown. That's how I think it would go in their offense. If Julius Randle, he hasn't been good in playoffs, but if the Knicks are healthy and they can get a consistent Julius Randle, the Knicks are a problem. And Jalen Brunson, I'm not worried about him. Jalen Brunson's gonna ball. He showed in these playoffs like he's an up and coming star in the league, and he's ready to go up against anybody. And I think it could be definitely be a 7-game series against the Boston Celtics. And you can argue that it's either between Jalen Brunson or Jason Tatum as the two best players. Like who are the best players? Who is the best player in that series? You can argue it. Like you really can. I would still go with Jason Tatum, but if anybody would have said Jalen Brunson, I'm not gonna go up against that. Like I'm really not. Now when it comes in the whole league, I'm not gonna lie. I think the Knicks, they're definitely in the top 5. I might put the Knicks at number 3. I think it goes like at least for me. I think it goes Boston, the Nuggets. I'm putting the Knicks at number 3 as of right now. Got to see what everybody else do. I think the Timberwolves should be up there, and the Bucks. I think those are, you can argue, say the top 5 teams in the league at least, or you can put Dallas in there. Obviously, Dallas just went to the finals, but the Knicks, I think they could beat really anybody in the West. The Nuggets will probably give them problems. If the Nuggets lose KCP, that's a loss. That's a loss. But them against the West, the only team I see them having a problem with is the Nuggets. I think they could beat Timberwolves. I think they could beat the Suns, Lakers, Clippers, Timberwolves. Timberwolves might be a battle. That would definitely be a defensive battle. But I would probably pick the Knicks and say they went to the finals. I would probably pick the Knicks. I'm not gonna lie. But the Knicks, man, they're for real. And I said it yesterday. I said this might be in my lifetime the best roster they ever had on paper. Like, the Knicks just haven't done that in so long, and they finally are making legit championship moves. Let's see if they can get back Hartenstein. I don't know if he comes back, but I think they're good right now. I think they are good right now. They still need a backup big. I think they need another forward because Josh Hart and DiVincenzo and McBride, they're gonna come off the bench. So they need some fours and they need another backup big. And after that, they'll be perfectly fine. But the Knicks, man, they're ready and they think they can win a championship. But I'm glad the Knicks are definitely doing good because, like I said, we don't see them being good for this long, but we're gonna see them championship contender for the next like 4 years.